people, whether you worked at a mortgage broker, or you were a real estate agent, or you sold cars, or you worked in a restaurant with a group of people. There's always meetings to get everybody on the same page. That's what we do here, okay? And the main thing is we try to identify things, most recent corporate announcements. Starting next month, we're going to do top distributor profiles. We're going to start letting people know. We're going to interview some of the top distributors out there. I think we're starting out with like some of the top ones. I'm not talking about guys that you know like Eli or Jelena. We want to interview people who are working for a position and are trying to get there, and some of the top people out there that are working the business. Tony Mack, Jerome Herbert, Mike Fletes, Wadia Dafish, just some of these guys, Mary Jane Cruz, okay, and Giordano. These are, and they're not all in my organization, by the way. Okay, I'm just letting you know we are going to start having a top distributor profile, so you know what they're doing, and then we give you a recommended action list. Okay, so the main thing right now is try to be plugged in a system, and this is one of the best ways as you're building your business to plug your new people into. Okay, now as you know, the entire world is under construction. Let's face it, okay? And things aren't going to be going back to normal. There's no normal here, all right? It's just like when 9/11 happened. Yeah, the airlines still fly, yeah, but the things are totally different, right? From back then. So that's the same thing here, and we need to learn how to operate in the new waters. That's what we're going to be talking about tonight, because hey, if you do not learn how to swim in this new waters, if you don't learn how to breathe in this new atmosphere, you're gonna suffocate. All right. So what we want to do is, number one, give you some ideas of things that work, and then two, starting next month, we're gonna give you what some of the other distributors are doing, and they're doing this online because right now there's no face-to-face marketing, right? So again, as the world is under construction, our business detour until further notice is a different way. The first thing I want to do is I want to show you a message from Mr. Oshiro. I just got this yesterday, and then after this, I'm gonna send you to a video of Mr. Oshiro in the E8P8 club in Okinawa. Okay, and here he's saying, in this very challenging time in history, I hope you and your family are all doing good. At Enagic, we are planning next moves. The moves we should take as soon as things go back to normal. I believe it is very important to prepare us now to restart. That should come soon. Don't wait until the clouds are gone and the sun is back to get yourself ready. Now is the time to get yourself ready. If you want to have a rocket start and differentiate yourself when a green light is given again. I hope to see you soon. This is directly from Mr. O, by the way. So I just want you to know. And the video that you're going to see right after this, we're going to direct everybody. That's directly from him. Well, you can see he's talking. He's at the 6A where all the trees are being, he plants a tree for every 6A, 2-3, 2-4, 2-5, etc. So anyway, that's his message to the people right now. I wanted to get a message for you. Okay, let's go over some of the detours we're taking. Now, Eli and Jelena's call every Saturday, that's still on. That's been going on since Enagic began in Southern California, and they do it every single Saturday. They don't miss it. There's the number and there's the PIN number. Okay, and it happens at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and it's every Saturday. I listen to this. I don't listen to every one, but I listen to the ones that I like to go through. Like when Dr. Hort's Filter was there, I listened to it. When my friends from back east, Rick and Brent was there, that we took a look at it. And then when last week, here, let me show you something. Last week it was Dr. Dave Lussman, okay, and it was fabulous. I'm telling you. Here, try to listen to his message. Here's the number. See that 712-770-4160? Just change it to 4169, and you will go back to the recording of Dr. Dave's interview. And he is really good. I've known Dave Lussman ever since we began here. We began with Bobby. I think I was the first guy who did his meeting in at the desert. When we were doing 200 people in a room back then. So, but anyway, his meeting, you need to listen to his message there, talking about how to operate in today's atmosphere and how to go with the change. But the Saturday conference calls are phenomenal. Again, that's the number. But if you want to listen to the recording, you go to 4169 and put in the same PIN number. Okay. Mike Fletes, I just want to give him a shout out. I got his thing late, by the way. Okay, so let me give you this because people were sending me stuff today, and our stuff was downloaded yesterday. So if you send me stuff today, it's no longer good for us because our system is already on. But Mike is doing a meeting on May 8th. May 8th, 6 p.m., same time, May 8th. Okay, 5 p.m. 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And the meeting ID is 875-0465-0239. Again, 875-0465-0239. And that's a Zoom, and you can join his meeting, and that'll be on May 8th at 6 p.m. You'll find out about it because it's going to be posted everywhere. They have Facebook live events, sing along things. They have last week, Wade Lightheart, who's a friend of mine from Canada. He's a bodybuilding champion, 3-time Mr. Canada. So you gotta be cool. I mean, I think you're cool if you're like Mr. Canada, right? And if you're like 2-time Mr. Canada, whoa, well, right now you're 3-time, you're Kobe Bryant, buddy. So anyway, he promoted it, and it's on YouTube right now. If you put Wade Lightheart, okay, and the thing was done by, I believe, John Swardstrom, who's one of the top distributors in the company. Mary Jane, she's doing a meeting on Thursday, May 7th. Okay, there it is on where is it? On Facebook Live. Okay, there she is, and there she is on the right. She's showing her checks. You're not supposed to show checks, but I'm not showing it. I'm showing you that she's showing it. So I don't think that counts. Okay. So anyway, but shows you results, right? Doesn't she look great? She does a demo live on Facebook for your people. Also, we do a career day for entrepreneurs. These are for top entrepreneurs, business owners, top network professionals, people that are looking for 1, 2, 3, 400,000 a year. If I know somebody who's a major player out there or knows he's a major salesperson, that's a meeting I would definitely utilize. So what I'm trying to tell you is there's all kinds of events out there because the corporate office where we used to have it, it's all the things are postponed there. All orders are by email only. We're going to talk about that, okay? And Iron Faucets, the support system in Orange County, they are now taking orders by phone, and you can pick up right there, curbside pickup, okay? So if you need bottles or if you need brochures or anything that you need, okay? So, and dates to save, I'll tell you what, our convention's still on. Somebody asked me about this today, and I said, I haven't gotten a word. I mean, they're 5 months away, but once there's any word on it, whether it's a reschedule or an on or whatever, will let you know immediately, and there will be a 6A leadership meeting like prior to that, okay? And we'll talk about that later on. Now, I want to talk to all the leaders out there. If you're going to give me some information regarding your Zoom meetings, your Facebook Live, your web trainings, you got to make sure that you get it to me like at least a week before the meeting, before the Monday, which is going to be June 1st. Because at that time, that weekend, we're putting it together and we're already loading it in. Okay. So here's the new distributors or old distributors regarding Enagic, okay? And our steps to success is very simple. You know, we do three things in our business. We share the product to sell right now. Before, we used to be able to give water. Now you can probably still give water, but you have to know the person really well. Also, okay, you can share the product, and we're going to show you different ways, but you have to sell the product. If you're in business for yourself, you're selling something. I don't care what it is, whether it's a product or a service, you are selling something. And that's how you make your commissions in Enagic. I'm going to show you. I don't know if I have my commissions here. Oh, yeah, I see it on the table. I'm going to go get it. We're going to show you some things tonight that probably Japan's going to freak out, but this is a training. This is not a business opportunity meeting. This is to show you guys how we make money. Because I'm telling you, if you're watching this and you're not making six-figure income, and by the way, don't forget the 11th commandment, thou shalt not kid thyself. Okay? If you're not earning a six-figure steady, consistent income, day in, day out, light on, light off, okay? Whether there's a panic, a pandemic, pan whatever, they can pan fry, whatever, okay? If you're not earning six-figure income constantly through leverage income, you need to take a look at and work Enagic harder, much harder, because it's happening to a lot of people. And what we do is we share product. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to show you why it's working. It's because of the product. Because see, this is a product driven program, not opportunity driven. I have friends in other programs. I have a friend in a program called Beamer. Did you know they just exploded? If you know a Beamer distributor, you need to go get them because they're looking for a home. Okay. The people in the other companies, their checks are way down, like 90% down. Our checks went up. Did you know Enagic had their best month last month? Is that crazy or what? Why? It's because of the product. So you have to share the product. Okay. Tonight's training is not on product, but I want to let people know you have to share the product. You have to share the business. Whether you do it through people you know, through Facebook Live, through your contacts, through however you do it, okay, or your cold market recruiting, you have to build your business. You have to start out franchises. Is what you're doing. You're building lanes. And then the third thing is you promote events. You get them to events like this so that people learn, okay? That creates a team for them, without everybody having to be there. And that creates your daily pay, okay? Which we're going to be talking about. Now, here's the marketing plan right there. You can earn anywhere from 285 to 1710 on a personal sale, depending where you're at. And you can earn 285 to 1710 every time somebody below you in that lane sells a unit. Is that crazy or what? This is what I saw in the program. For the new people looking at this, I wasn't looking for a rinky-dink, door-to-door, illegal, multi-level, pyramid, last business you get into before you commit suicide kind of thing. That's not what I did. I come from a corporate background, professional background, and it took us 7 months to take a look at this. But I'm telling you, the marketing plan is absolutely sensational. But anyway, you can make that kind of income by selling, but more important, you can make that kind of income by teaching. On the K8, you can make anywhere from imagine making $340 on one sale. And then as you move up, you can make $2,000 on one sale. On one sale. Is that crazy? On a product that the majority of people out there are going to get anyway. So we share the product. We talk to everyone. These are the basics, simple, okay? Talk to everyone, share your product, make a list, invite guests to online demos, always be on the lookout, share the website. You got to share the product. If you're in business for yourself, you got to let people know what you do. The next thing is you share the opportunity, and you'll get better at this as you move forward. Because right now, if you don't have success yet, everybody's saying, hey, I want to see what you do. You want to borrow somebody else's success, and that's why you want a three-way to somebody who's maybe making money, okay? But share the opportunity with top people. I do this with three-way calls with people all the time. I did one with Tony Mack the other day. I did one with Jerome the other day. I do three ways so that people that they're connecting me with, all right, know that I've been there, I've done that, and I'm earning very good incomes in the business. That's how you share the opportunity. And then you got to get people to the events, all right? The training webinars, the conference calls, the Zoom meetings, the worldwide telecast, okay? The global conventions that's coming up. You got to get in there because they are going to be involved. You will not believe how many people are on this. It is like wild, wild west. Mr. Oshiro will be very happy because I'm gonna direct you to his message at the end. This is crazy numbers. But anyway, yeah, if I mean, that's a lot of people, just so you know. Okay. So events are vital to your business. Getting them connected here is I mean, this is crazy numbers. It's great, man. If we did what did he call that thing, the Zoom, where you have all the pictures of people, it would not fit your screen. There's no way it would fit in your screen, even if they're real tiny. That's how many people there are on. But anyway, let's keep moving forward, okay? The key to making your business successful is doing the simple things consistently, doing the simple things, and you do them consistently, okay? Our worldwide online training this evening, and this is a training, by the way, all right? This is not for new people. This is for people who are distributors in the business and want to make income, all right? Hold on for a second. I need to get up. Hold on. Don't go away, okay? Don't go away. All right. See, what we're going to be talking about today are these things right here. Okay, this one is mine, right here. This one is mine. And I got this Saturday. Okay, this is what we get on a daily basis possible. Does everybody do this? No. But I want to show you how to get earnings in Magic and make income a leveraged income for you. All right, and I'm going to show you the marketing plan. The first Drink and Grow Rich program we did was an in-depth overview of the Enagic opportunity. I don't know if you remember that, but I'm going to do one on the 21st, I believe, Thursday, and it's phenomenal for all professionals, okay? The second one we did was to get people started, right? We called it Ready, Set, Stop. You need a plan, because a lot of people come in this thing and they start firing. You need a plan or a business plan. And volume 2, we went over that. Okay, we're going to be going over these again. Tonight, we're going to show you the distributor compensation program, which is absolutely rated 5 stars. In all the network programs that I know out there, this is the most lucrative, this is the most giving, and this is the most solid. And not only that, it's the most fair, and it's product driven. It's not a bunch of hype. That's why all these other networks out there are going downwards, because they're opportunity driven. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're opportunity driven, there has to be some hype. If you're product driven, okay, the product carries the whole thing. All you have to do is show them your program. Let me show you ours. This is a comprehensive marketing plan training, but the goal is to create a successful, long term, fun, and profitable business, right? That's the goal, is to create a successful, long term. Do you know there's people in this business that's been making incredible income for over a dozen years? How'd you like to do that? How'd you like to make even just 50,000 a month? Okay, that's too much, right? Let's go back down. Even just 10,000 a month for 12 years straight. Think about that. And these people were making 10 times that, by the way. So that's what the potential of this program has. As an Enagic distributor, you're in business for yourself, but you are not by yourself. If you're brand new and listening to me, you're not by yourself. You have all kinds of help around you, but you have to initiate and create your own momentum. Okay. Where can you learn more? You can go to all these things, Enagic website. You can Google it and look at, compensation plan, product, etc. You got to try to avoid the waters, because the competitors always shoot out their stuff out there. But just so you know, Kangen water is the best out there, is the best, no question about it. So you want to learn more about this. The training I'm going to give tonight is for that SD501. It's the first unit that I purchased. There's a ton of people on this thing. It's crazy. Okay. Let me show you how. Whoa, what happened there? The best thing about the marketing plan, you do not have to understand the plan in order to see to create massive income. I'm telling you this because I was there. I know for a fact Bob Godelli did not know about the marketing plan when he first earned 300,000. I guarantee you he didn't know it. All he knew was, hey, get people to see this, get people to sign up, and get people checks. Okay. And that's what he did. All right. Uh, Same thing with me. I still don't know the marketing plan, the bonus, like Cynthia does. All you have to do, though, is learn how to promote, advertise your business, share the benefits of your product, okay, and get prospects to watch online demos, and then follow up with them, and then teach them how to do the same. As you move forward, you'll learn and better understand the marketing plan and the power of the 8-point Enagic marketing plan. To become an Enagic distributor, first of all, very simple, right? Application, sponsor, and product. There's two ways. The second way is applications, product, Tokarai form. You don't have to buy a product. All you have to do is have a product sale underneath you. But there are negatives to that. I'm telling you this because I've been in the business 13 years. I've only signed one Tokarai, one. That's it. Why? Because you don't want that being duplicated. And by the way, that one Tokarai I signed, which is Antonella, came back, bought the machine cash, and became a 6A. So what you do is, number one, you need this application right here. Okay. You need to become an Enagic distributor. You need application, sponsor, and product. And right now, the detour is to send applications to that address, goc.usa@enagic.co.jp. Okay, you can send your product, excuse me, your applications there. Email them there. Hey, do me a favor. Okay, have them complete, have them signed. So you're not waiting for your check. Have them signed and have the documents legible, because some of you write terrible. You know it. Okay, so type it. That's why they sent out an email. What they're saying is, hey, not only don't we understand language, we don't. If we understand, I understand the language, and I don't understand some of your guys' some of your guys' applications. I've been sent applications that they could have. I don't know. They could have been from from South Africa, for all I know. I don't know how they write there. It could have been from Bangladesh, the way it's written. So what I'm trying to tell you is get it clear. If you're going to print letter by letter. The best thing to do is to type it, have all the T's, crossed, the I's dotted, so that you get your checks faster. Okay. And about the Tokarai program, the positive of it is you come in with just a sale underneath somebody below you, right? If somebody wants to buy a unit, you didn't have to buy the unit. The negatives is you don't have a machine, which means there's no point, which means you're doing a non-productive duplication, and it requires 100% sponsor support. Also, they don't pay you the SP points, which is $50, and another $75 is held to buy your machine. Okay, let's see who this is. I let the meeting from my phone. Can't use the two devices at the same time. We're watching the using my pad. Okay, great. Maria Duran, one of the top leaders out there. But see, those are the negatives to it. My advice on the marketing plan: stay away from the Tokarai, please, because you're gonna create a duplicatable system, and the people aren't earning the money they should be earning, and they'll die. So get the people a machine. Okay, the compensation plan on the SD 501. Remember, okay, we all do the same things. You just get paid higher as you move up. It's like owning a business. The more production you do, the less your inventory costs you. Same thing. Here they do it backwards. The way it works here is, and by the way, there's the K8, right? You can make anywhere from 340 when you begin all the way to 2 grand. Can you imagine that? And this compensation plan is patented. That's why nobody can follow it. It is not a pyramid program. For the people that are looking at this, it's a direct sales program. There are no exponential growth. They don't pay by levels. Here, let me show you the marketing plan, okay? The way it works is they run an 8-point system. Each point on a product, this is an SD 501. When an SD 501 for 3,980 is sold, okay, 8 of the 285 is given out. It trickles through the marketing plan. Each point is 285. That's derived by the actual sales commission and the $50 special bonus. On a K8, it's 340 a point. Imagine that. $340 a point. Is that crazy? So I want to show you this because it's happening right now. Okay. So now I know a lot of people say, that's how come the thing costs so much money. It costs $49.80 because they're giving away so much of the money to the field. If you take away the distributor field, it wouldn't cost so much. No, don't you understand? It would cost more. You're dealing with a manufacturer. Even though the 49.80 is cost and the 8-point system is the 340, you're dealing with a manufacturer. Normally, when a manufacturer, all they do is manufacture. They don't get it out to the consumer. Okay, Target does that. Macy's does that. Amazon does that. They don't advertise to the consumer. The sports does that. The NBC does that. They don't do none of that stuff. See, when a manufacturer makes a product, all they do is make a product. Then you have manufacturers reps who get a commission. You have wholesalers. You have retailers. You have marketing costs, which include corporate profits, percentages, administration, commissions, overheads. You got to rent a building. You have to endorse it. You got to pay Tiger Woods. You got to pay everybody. And you have to have a storefront operation. That's where all the middle money goes to. The products still cost the same. In Enagic, for the new people, there are no middlemen. It goes directly from Enagic to distributor to the consumer. We are the ones who advertise. We are the ones who sell. We are the ones who market. And all of that money that jobbers and wholesalers and advertiser and promoters and all of that get, we get it. That's why we get checks like this. You know, sometimes in one day I get two, three, $4,000 in one day. Now, does everybody do that? Of course not. But you have the ability to do that. I'm going to show you how many people are doing it, and it'll flip you out, man. So again, the compensation plan of the SD 501, I'm going to take you back. Take a look at it. It's very basic, okay? They pay 285 on the first lane. They pay 285 for a commission, and anybody who sells a unit in that franchise. Let's say you brought in Bob, and Bob is a 1A. He decided to be a distributor. You made 285 on Bob, but Bob decides to sell it, and he sells five of them. You will make $285 five times, whether you're there or not. I mean, isn't that a great commission override? Look what happens on your third sale. You make 570. That's why there's a lot of people who purchase the unit, then they get the UConn, right? The UConn that they study Enagic a little bit more and find out there are other products. They buy two products and they're starting out at 570. No matter what, though, your third sale, you're now making 570. And if you sold five this week, you would make 570 five times. But that's not the big money. Let's say you have somebody named Mary and you brought him in as a 2A, and Mary decides to sell. You made 570 on her, but she sells 20 of them. You will make $570 20 times. Is that crazy overrides or what? You make 570 down to 285 on that lane as long as the points are available. Once you get 10 people, they promote you 3 points. If you multiply 285 times 3, you'll come out to $855. And then when you get 20 people, now you're a 4-point agent. And you can start as many 4-point agents as you want. Once you get 50, you're a 5-point agent. Look, you make $1,425 on one single sale. Is that crazy? What, but that's not the money. Let's say you're a 5A and you brought in Sam, and Sam says, hey, I can do this. And Sam sells four of them. He'll make his 285, 285, 570, 570. You'll make 14 and a quarter four different times. They'll mail it to you in four different envelopes like this. When you open the envelope, it'll have the customer's name on the check and the seller. And the more lanes you open, the more of these that you get. Okay? So this is a training on how to get that kind of income. Now, let's say in your group, you only sold five, but in your group, there's 45 sales. That's 50. Let's say you only sold seven, but in your group, there's 43 sales altogether. That's 50. Okay, you don't have to do all the sales. Now, when you get 100, you're now a 6-point agent. By the way, the average sales out there, if you ask all the 6A, how many personal sales did they do? The average you'll get is from 8 to 12 to get to 100 sales. But see, that's not the money in the program. You know, when you sell a unit and make 285 to 1710, that's great. But when other people sell below you and you make 285 to 1710, that's a different ball game. That's called leveraged income. Okay? As a 6A distributor, you're now a 6A distributor forever. You see, the program, let me just back up. Once you're a 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6A, you never go backwards. Once you're a 5A, you never go back to 4A. Whatever number you left, that's what Enagic has. And Enagic doesn't purge. So if you have distributors who went somewhere else, and I understand they go somewhere else, but they see something in this now, they can come back and they're still in the system. In Magic does not purge at all. So again, check it out, man. Look at this. As a 6A distributor, every franchise you open is a 6 point franchise. You make 6 times 285 or 6 times 340 on every sale you make, and sales they make. You can make anywhere from 340 all the way up to, wow, over 2 grand. Is that crazy? Overrides. Okay. Anybody can make money if you're working. The trick is to make money while you're not working. Okay. The key is to have money coming in while there's a hurricane out there, right? Like right now, there's a major hurricane out there, and all the top leaders out there. I can tell you something about all the top leaders out there in Enagic. They're not getting a stimulus check, that's for sure. Okay, so if you're one of the top leaders and you're checking for your stimulus check, what are you, nuts? Okay, anyway, the K8 compensation plan runs the same way, except it starts at 340 a point. Okay, once you hit 6A, you never go backwards. Now let's show you something. Marketing plan clarification. It does not pay 8 levels, it pays 8 points. Okay, each point, that like the SD 501, the maximum commission payout is 2280, because if you multiply 285 times 8, you're going to come out with 2280, and the K8 is 2780. Right, the marketing plan, the 8 points, is derived by adding the special points to the basic commission. Now, how do you earn the special points? Simple. You got to make one sale every 90 days. I'm going to talk to every single distributor out there. You have to make one sale every 90 days. You have to figure out how to get a sale. That's the business you're in. Okay? If you need to look, that's how you breathe in this business. You have to get a sale. Okay? If you're selling hamburgers, hey, you need to sell a hamburger, for heaven's sakes. Okay, if you're selling shoes and you don't sell any shoes at all in 90 days, maybe you should try like a bicycle shop or something. All right, what I'm trying to tell you is you got to make one direct sale every 90 days, and you learn how to do that. It's not that hard if you learn how to do that. The only reason people don't have our product is because people don't know about it. I was talking to somebody yesterday and we figure out the percentage. Did you know that Enagic has, what do you call that? What do you call it when customers, dissatisfied customer? Did you know that Enagic has less than 1/100 of 1% of dissatisfaction with the product? I'm going to talk to all the distributors that are looking at this right now. Is your product the best thing in the planet, or what? Did it save your ass while all this pandemic stuff's going on, or what? While everybody there was waiting in line to get bottled water, you're making it at home for free, and you and your pets get the best alkaline water. So what I'm trying to tell you is, I'm telling you, you got to learn how to sell the product and get it advertised. Now, if you don't sell one every 90 days, you can be on the Ukon, and that will automatically pay your special points right there. I'm on both. I get sales and I'm on the Ukon because this product is phenomenal. Marketing plan is based on rank. Okay, and ranks are achieved by making personal sales and accumulating group sales. Okay, and every time you do a personal sale, it creates a new lane. There are the lanes right there, 1A to 5 to 6A. Okay, you become a 1A distributor by making your first sale. And by the way, the A stands for agent. Okay, building the required foundation. The only rule to this marketing plan, you have to have two 1A lanes. You have to have two. That's why a lot of people come into the program and then they purchase Ukon below them and get that position out of the way. Talk to your sponsor about that. In Enagic, there's only three ways we earn money. We don't earn money by recruiting people. Okay, we earn money strictly through sales of the product. We earn money by selling the product, direct sales. We earn money by training other people to sell the product. You get overrides. And then as you build your organization, you get bonuses and incentives. All right. That's the maximum payout by rank. If you're a 1A, 2A, 3A, the maximum, let's say I'm a 5A. The maximum is my maximum on my personal sales is 1,425. And somebody down there sells, I can earn from 1,425 down to 85 down to $285. On the K8, a little bit higher. Crazy money, by the way. Imagine making $2,000 if you're a 6A. We're going to talk about this here. Skipping lanes. You can actually have, let's say you're a distributor. You sign up two people and those two sold 50 units. Your very next personal sale would be a 5A lane. You won't have a 2 or 3 or 4 because 51 sales gets you to 5A. Okay? But if you do it one at a time, even if you sold, you know, even if you sold whatever, you're still a 2A. That Bob Gradelli is a perfect example of this. The first two people that Bobby wrote up, those two sold over 20 sales. One of them sold over 20 sales. Before Bobby blinked, he was a 4A. He went from 1A to 4A. I know that. Bobby doesn't have any 2A or 3A lanes. So you can skip lanes. And remember, we don't get paid by levels. We get paid by points. There are 8 points available. Here, let me show you something. Example, there's you. Let's say you're a 4A. You bring in somebody named Tom. He becomes a 2A. You earn whatever. Tom brings in Bill. Bill is a 1A. He hasn't done anything yet except for one sale to John, who's a 1A. Okay. This month, Jim, sells a brand new sale. Okay. SD 501, right? There's 8 points available. Don't forget. Jim is a 1A. He'll get 285. Bill is a 1A. He'll get 285. Tom is a 2A. Even though he doesn't know anything down there that's going on, he still makes his $570. And you are in California while all of this is going on in Canada or New York or Brazil or the Philippines. You have no clue what's going on, but because it's in your lane, you get 4 points, you make 1140. That's where all these envelopes come from, like this. Okay, this does not come from me. This comes from overrides. So all the people out there that are looking for leveraged income and want to build a home-based business, this is the best. The available points become less as your people move up, but then you start to receive bonuses. And their bonuses are real. I mean, the bonuses are ridiculous. I was talking to Eli the other day and I said, I don't know whether to feel guilty or lucky. I said that to my daughter. I said, I don't know whether to feel guilty or lucky. And she said, neither, because you're not lucky, you work. And you shouldn't feel guilty. You work harder than everybody else. So that made me feel better. But because it was so much money, you feel like, But anyway, the sales can help you qualify and move up for bonuses. Okay. Now, let me tell you guys something about the Enagic financing. There's $285 in commissions if you're a 1A. If you only do if you sell somebody who is who finances it through Enagic, you'll only get the $50 special points. The other $235 you will receive when the unit is paid off. If you're a 4A and you sell a unit, you will get 4 times the special bonus of $50, which is $200. And then the other $940 You will receive that when the unit is paid. One of these checks that I got the other day, I don't know which one, but I know one of these was 1410, 1410. That means that, so many months ago, I got $300 on it, and now I'm getting 1410 like 10 months later or 16 months later. This creates what we call receivables. And I want to teach you guys something. Receivables are the most important things in a business. A business cannot survive without creating receivables. You have to have continuous income. That's what receivable does. That's what this Enagic program does. Forget about count. Don't be a salesman. And every time you sell one, you're looking in your mailbox. No, go after the positions. Go get 10 sales. Go get 20 sales. You are in a business. You're creating the business. And as you move, you're getting forced savings. You're getting continuous income. And it'll give you survival oxygen in the future. Trust me on this. Identify your first goal. 3 personal sales. I don't care who you are. You want to do 3 sales right away. Your first 3 sales, you can earn from 1140 to 5130, depending if you're a 1A or a 6A. Can you imagine that? 3 sales. A 6A earns 5130 on 3 sales. Is that crazy or what? Okay. But that's not the money. If you get your 3 people to do 3 sales, not only do you make money, you're paying off for your machine right away. So the first target is to get 3 sales. Okay. Number one, it moves you up to 2 points. Second, you help your 3 get 3. That'll move you up to like, 3-point agent immediately, and you're getting checks right away. My personal advice, if you're not selling units, you're not prospecting. You're not anchoring. You're not asking people, do you know somebody? You're not getting prospects to see the online demos. You have to get them to see tell them, and later on we're going to be showing you how to do it in future trainings, what other people are doing. But you got to get people to see the online demos. You don't be focused on selling. Tell people you need to see this. I think I'm going to do this business. I need your opinion on it. Have them look at it. And sometimes you're not selling units because you're after the wrong market. Okay, so those are the reasons. If your organization is not growing, you're not doing enough of number one. You're not helping your new recruit. You haven't found any leaders yet. You haven't created a team concept, and they're not plugged into meetings like this. You won't believe how many people are on this thing. It's like crazy, crazy, crazy. I'm going to try to give your names out there in a second. Agnes Blue Nafe, Adam Martinez, Azar. I mean, there's a million people. I'll go over it in a second. But anyway, remember these important facts. The person that prospects, advertises, and shares the benefits of the water will personally sell the most units. Period. The distributor that gets the most people to Enagic online events will produce more sales and recruit more distributors. And the team leader who has more distributors at online events, conference calls, and Zoom meetings, they're going to create the largest organizations. No question about it. Okay. And you have to be able to work in our new market. That's what I like about Dr. Dave's, Dr. Dave's conference call. He tells you that you need to learn. This is the new norm. We're coming into the new norm. This is like 9/11. Okay, after 9/11, the flight industry, the airline industry was never the same again. Never. This is the same thing here. So you have to learn how to operate in these waters if you want to learn how to earn the income, and you got to do it now, because when this thing opens up, the recruiting will be massive. People will be looking for, they're going to be looking for programs like this, and you'll be able to say, did you have a water problem during the pandemic? Let me show you what we have. Unbelievable. The sales are going to go through the roof. Here are ways to recruit, and I want to give credit to the person who I took this from. Okay, I'm the one. I'm copying his stuff. This is his stuff, so I'm borrowing it. Let me put it that way. He's a young guy that I recruited a while back. All right, and this guy earned six-figure income with me by the time he was 22 years old. You know, within his third year, I think. All right, this is his training. Here's the ways to recruit. He says the first people are people you know, your family, your friends, your coworkers, okay, your neighbors. These are people you know. In other words, are there people that you know that you haven't shown this to? You need to tell them, I want to show you something. I think I'm going to be doing this. There's a lot of people earning money. Can you give me an honest opinion? And have them take a look at a demonstration. Okay, so warm market. Second is your contact list. Your contact list on your phone, your email address, your Facebook, all your accounts out there that you do on the web. The goal is to obtain contact information. Third way to recruit is cold market. Online ads, Google ads, Craigslist ads, Facebook ads, right? And fourth is social media. Facebook, Instagram, lifestyle posts, demo posts, achievement posts, etc. Again, the goal is to have people ask you, what are you doing? Okay, so those are several ways to recruit. Miscellaneous ways, do what you think can work, because if you're not missing, you're not recruiting. If learn how to operate, produce, and succeed in this new playing field. Most importantly, take action. My personal advice to $100,000. This is his. I'm showing you what, and I'm showing you a guy that earned over 200 grand with Enagic before he was 25 years old. 200 grand in 1 year. Is that crazy? Check this out. Achieve the rank of 6A. Okay, you're now earning 1710 or 2040. Here's what you do every year. Okay, because 100K means 100,000 a year. Sign 5 frontline distributors. Help each achieve the rank of 3A. You don't even have to get them anywhere, just to 3A. You just get them 10% there. See, what happens is if you sign up 5 people, okay, when you sign up 5 people, you're going to make 8,500 to 10,200 on your personal sale. Remember this, you're a 6A. You make 8 to 10 grand when you sign up 5 people. I know this because I just sold a K8. My daughter made $2,080 on it, right? And I made like 680 on it override. Is that crazy or what? So again, you make 8 to 10,000 and you help each one go to 3A, 1/10 to 6A. And if you help each one go to 3A, you'll make between 85,000 to 102,000 in that box right there. He's just showing you how he did it. Okay. And by the way, documentation beats conversation. Look at this. You can make from 85,000 to 102,000. And this guy used to text me and he used to come over my house and he shows me his checks. And he was so excited. Imagine being that young, like a lot of you that are watching this, and making that kind of income. There, those are his checks that he used to show me, just like that. And I'm showing you this. Does everybody earn this? Of course not. But the possibilities are there for anyone who's willing to work this program. And I'm telling you right now, this is the new world, and you have to look for new ways. And we are very fortunate. We're extremely lucky to be with Enagic because this is a product that no one has and everyone will have, that has less than 1/100th of 1% dissatisfaction. Can you imagine that? Yeah, even iPhone can't say that, or Netflix can't say no. I mean, why? Because the water is phenomenal, and anybody who's using it, the only reason they don't have it earlier, they didn't know about it. So again, that's the training for tonight, the marketing plan, and I can show you stuff that you know here. See, this is what I received in a month or 2 months. Is that crazy? Okay. And I'm showing you this to show the people what is possible out there. Okay. Now, all our earnings in Enagic are based on personal efforts. And sometimes you even do personal efforts and it doesn't hit, right? Hey, but you know what? If you can't hit if you don't shoot. You can't hit if you don't shoot, right? You can't win if you don't play. This is a true story. I had a friend, we were in Palm Springs, and he was walking out of 7-Eleven and he bought 10 lottery tickets. 10. And in my mind, there's such a waste of money, right? And as we're walking out, I'll never forget this. I told him, I said, Steve, do you know what your chances are of winning those dumb things? Those were my exact words to him. And he looked at me and said, without breaking stride, he looked back at me and said, yeah, I know exactly my chances. 10 times better than yours. Imagine that. So I went back and bought 100 of them. No, I'm just kidding you. I didn't do that. But you got to play the game, okay? So again, that marketing plan that you saw is phenomenal. Now, for all the distributors, what to do now? Start planting seeds now, okay? There are many ways to try and get, I'll show you that page right here. But here, action items in our current environment, personal sales, focus on personal sales, okay? Because one sale for some of you gets you up there. And for some of you that are building, I know there are some people that are building. Did you know Tony Mack put a trust for his daughter, right? Rain, and she just got her $3,000 bonus check last month. She just got it, and you're talking about a lady that's what, 10 years old? So again, he just put a trust for her. Okay. I got another guy that's trying to go 682-2, Jeff Garcia up in San Francisco. So things are happening right now, but you got to get personal sales. Call back people you used to give water to. Go name by name on your market list, your contact list. Send emails to all of your list because you're planting seeds. What are you doing now? I found something that I think you should take a look at. Blah blah blah. Then learn to recruit, okay? And also, the new things is like the Facebook promos. Down there are just some headlines, attention, now's the time, looking for leaders. Those are just advertisement headlines. So the main thing right now is you got to take action in this current environment, okay? So the pledge is you continue to, and this is your pledge for you, your family, and your future. I'm trying to tell you, if you're looking at this, and I'll end the way I began, if you're not earning six-figure income on a leveraged basis, I'm talking about doing nothing and you're earning that, okay? Take a look at this and work it heavily. I mean, look at all the people that are making it. I just asked Tomo, a corporate, by the way. This comes directly from Tomo. Check this out. I said, how many 6As do you have, Tomo? These are 6As that have gotten bonuses, that are getting bonuses. Okay. There's over 5,000. Over 5,000. Is that crazy or what? And then when you get to a certain point, 80, hold on, 25, 200. When you get to a certain point, the company starts giving you between 5,000 right now to 20,000 a month on top of your retail sales, your overrides, your leveraged income, your quarterly bonuses. They give you an extra from 5 to 20,000 each month. What program does that? and you know, and it's and when you look at a program and there's 3 or 4 people making that kind of money, hey, it's not, it's the people. You've seen them. They're sharp, they're cool, you know, 3-piece suit, the whole shot, cufflinks and the whole thing, right? But when you have, let me count exactly the number so you guys know, 25 to, when you have over 260 people that are getting that income on top of their massive income already, it's not the people. There's not, you cannot put that many cool people in one room. It's got to be the program, and that's what this is. So commit to the business. Take a look at it. I want to promote one more time Dr. Dave's training out there. I mean, his conference call, it was sensational. You know, I want to say hi to Jim Gilliland up north, my friend. A lot of the people that are on this, you won't believe how many people. There's no way I can say it, but you know, I mean, I can. August Rodriguez. Hey, Al, Dorsey, I just talked with Al. Alan Mowens. Let's pass. I always go through the A. So this time we're going to go in the middle. Stay on here because I'm going to show you something. No, let me just go through this. It's unbelievable. It's crazy. Okay, I'm only at the J. And I've gone Jim Gilliland, Jimmy Gonzalez, John Sheridan, Joel Cabinet, Jolene Smith, John Rico. Is that Rico? John Swordstrom. You got all the top leaders here. Michelle Rayleigh, Michael Tanko, Mike Maxwell, Mike Fletes, Mike Cooper. I mean, you got all there's a ton of leaders here. I can't go to it. That's good though. I skipped the other ones. Okay. Victoria, I can't pronounce the last name. Uh, Vladimir Leka, Wanda Chavez, Will Smith, William. We have Japan on. This is crazy. Anyway, I want to end this way. We're done. I'm going to end it with something from Dog Love for Dog Lovers. Check this out. Okay. Oh, Mother's Day. Don't forget Mother's Day. Okay. The it's coming up. So don't forget it, right? May 10th. Don't forget Mother's Day. Make sure, hold on for a second. Okay. And then what else is next here? This is something for dog lovers. Check this out. Is that great? I bought a t-shirt online, so you guys know I'm a dog person. But anyway, stay safe and healthy, okay? The next global webinar is June 1st. Now, if you stay on the line, stay on for just a few seconds, we're going to direct you to a live webinar, the live video from Mr. Oshiro in Okinawa. Stay tuned. Hey, have a great May. Don't forget Mother's Day. Stay safe. Be healthy. Drink a lot of Kangen water. And I'll see everybody on June 1st. Have a great one.